Hi guys, and welcome to the Rainbow Six Replays YouTube channel. Today we want to present the video highlights of the match between Team MIBR and Vivo Keyed Stars during the Brazil League 2024 Stage 2. Don't forget to subscribe and put a like. Enjoy.
Foot inside the building, and we're almost at the 60-second mark into this round. The mirror window is still up above. There's been zero pressure placed on MIBR whatsoever. Finally, Stemp will make an entry, and he does get the opening pick. A great shot with that Deimos pistol, but will it be enough to really get this round started?
Yeah, it really needs to be a catalyst now coming into this final 50 seconds. He's going to be looking to track others, but he's going to be cut down by Gomez in a late trade, who manages to hit a double along the way, picking up Daffodil. 40 seconds, but hello, look at this. Lender manages to get in, thinks about putting that kit down, but absolutely not. It's that man Machina comes in with an important headshot in the nick of time to close that one out. Bullet manages to find Neskin, and right now it's all up to Miracle. 1v2, 28 seconds left on the clock, so certainly has a little bit of time to play with, but is he going to get away with throwing this diffuser down? Absolutely.
Primary entry, that's what he needs to be doing, but it happened really late into the round, and he immediately got traded after he got that initial kill. Really got to give credit to Gomez. Big 2K flick there at the bottom of the staircase. Love that coming out from him. Started his team out on the right foot. You know, basement, and there's still 30 seconds on this timer to get the execute down.
And the difficulty, of course, is getting into that default spot. They can't open trench wall. I don't know if that's now been reinforced. It was opened at the beginning by MIBR, but either way, you're going to have to really brute force your way in. Stemp starts to try doing that. He picks one up, but Machina is there for an immediate trade again. The challenge comes in from the Deimos on the blue stairs, but with 10 seconds, Vivo have no option but to just try and flood sight. And how about that for use of the Vendetta? Doing great work, but kills keep coming. 2v2, time runs out. MIBR
as well. Tough to say exactly, but whatever he had brought onto this round, it is going to be sorely missed, as now they're going to be attacking just 4v5 up onto this top floor.
Just trying to get aggressive now, trying to get something going, but it's going to be Machina. He's got Stemp's number at the minute, Jesse. That's second round in a row. He's picked him up, but how about this? Lender managing to pick up a double. Bullet manages to shut down Miracle, but once again, Vivo Keyed Stars somehow have found themselves in a position where this round is winnable. It's just like the last round where it looked like it was all going. 1 minute 20 left to go. There's absolutely no rush. Drones are a little bit sparse for them in terms of what they can control at the minute. They do have 5 out alive, but how about that? Yex and Bullet, when I'm bigging him up to round 4 then. MIBR coming out with a serious lead to kick things off. We just see a replay of that absolutely beautiful Nitro. It was caught fantastically by the wonderful observers as well. It's brilliant, you know, fair to say. And Vigil has gone through the roof after the proliferation of the Bosch G coming back into the fold. A lot of people trying to avoid that one, I think. But we will have our opening pick. Daffodil is going to pick up Yex. Gomez just a second, a fraction too late to save his man, but is there for the immediate trade. Machina manages to find Stemp as well. And once again, MIBR are just having this really strong start to the round. Machina, he was almost caught flat-footed there by Neskin, but...
And Machina's not on their team, so that's a huge disadvantage right off rip. Again, he is so good, hits ridiculous shots so consistently, and now he's retreated back into sight, leading Lenda alone with a DMR to find 4 kills. I'm not sure he can do it. Machina gives him 1 swing, so he'll take that one for free, but the EMP should be able to shut down the Electroclaw. I'm worried about these Zoto canisters, though. Here's one. There's only 30 seconds on the clock. This wall will open, assuming there's no tricks that come through from the Electroclaw. However, it's going to be super late when this round actually gets underway.
It's just so late to be leaving it to get that wall open. A double kill on the blue stairs is going to leave a difficult situation there, but Machina managing to find Daffodil keeps the advantage for MIBR. The clash is still on the board, and again, the time is going to be a huge factor on the top floor again. They're doing things right. Yeah, we're going to get into master bedroom, we're going to get into office, we're going to sweep across and try and push library, try and pressure those areas, but it's like that final point that is the issue for them. They get into position, but then they just can't really win the gunfights consistently. They can't get that man advantage, and they can't get the space they actually need. It's like they can only take as much as MIBR will give them.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, MIBR just setting up this brick wall, and Vivo Keyed Stars have no answer. They're now going to be coming in from Library, and Stemp finds Machina. This is a man advantage they can work with, especially if they find Gomez right after that. peeking up from the library stairs, trying to equalize his bullet, but he can't get anything done, leaving Rare alone in the 1v4, and he can't do anything either. Stemp, a big 3K. He enters into library, he gets the round going, and you saw the Dokkaebi calls come out, you see the Finka stim coming through as well. We want to see them getting active, and they very nearly came into an opening gunfight there on the top floor. Still looking for it, though. Another logic bomb. I believe this is the first logic bomb, actually, but shut down by Miracle. Stops the entry from Machina. That's going to be a huge boon to the defense of Vivo Keydstars. Now they can't really get inside of Solar. They still have players over towards the piano side of the bomb site, so they still have players up top. Bullet out here on the balcony as well. So a lot of pressure still being applied to this top floor, but at the moment, they've yet to find a kill, and it'll actually be a C4 from Lenda, which gets the second kill onto Lair, thus shutting down that secondary pick and giving Vivo Keydstars a 2-man advantage.
You're going to hear the logic bomb going out as well. Another one has become available, so that's going to just make things even more difficult for MIBR. The flash is too late onto Stemp. He manages to pick up Yex just before those effects come into action. 5 versus 2, effectively 4 versus 2, as Stemp was downed in piano during that little duel there, but it's probably not going to make all the difference in the world. With 55 seconds left to go, it's surely a matter of time until Vivo are able to close this one out. However, a kill, another down does come in. No, it's a kill going the other way. Daffodil picks up the final one. It was a bit of a flurry in piano for MIBR, though. Another fairly slow round here. 5 versus 5. We haven't seen a kill yet. Often with the blitz, you'll see attacking teams getting a little bit more aggressive, but here it's going to come. We see the smokes go in. That's going to prevent the pressure coming in from that master side. He's going to clear out half wall almost certainly, but look at that for some smart use. It almost worked to save the Tubarão. However, kills come in elsewhere. No, they don't get the blitz, but Vivo Keystars get what they need elsewhere. They're now left in a 4 versus 2 again, and it's looking good for them on the defense.
Absolutely. Yeah, they're in the site, but can you get a plant down still? There is no more player down below. Lenda's rotated it back up above, but it's not easy even still. There's the cover. Stem hits the vertical angle, and it's only Bullet left alive. He'll get his one, but that's not going to be good enough. This position on the big window is just not a winnable spot. They don't have to swing him. He doesn't have defuse kit, and if he repels in, he is surely a dead man. So no good option for Bullet to try to rotate over towards the kit, do the best he can. He'll have about 15 seconds to make this execute work in the 1v3. He's actually going to go not even to the balcony, but all the way up the mezzanine stairs, giving him even less time, but maybe more favorable angles. Ace, this one seems unwinnable unless he keeps hitting shots like that. But again, the time, it just seems so difficult here.
Unwinnable doesn't always mean anything to a player like Bullet. He does try to push in. This time, unfortunately, he's going to have to accept the definition of up here, which is very odd for a bar games hold to be dedicating this much util, an electric claw, a shield, a lot of reinforcements. They really want to hold on to Office as long as possible, and thus far it's worked out great. Half the round gone, and an opening pick. Surely no. It looks like Rare takes down Stemp instead, and Machina barely alive as he jumps inside the bathroom window. That could be devastating as these shields start to fall and the breaches start to open. Machina really got away with one there. He was stood in no man's land, to be honest. Wasn't watching that window. Nobody was covering him, and to be honest, he probably should have lost his life. But that is definitely Vivo Keystars dropping the ball, because without it, it's going to be difficult to put that diffuser down. With 30 seconds left to go, we're seeing it now. Neskin could be the hero. He's holding on, and the time just keeps ticking by. The sand is running through the hourglass, but MIBR, they find the answer. Gomez manages to pick him up. It's a direct trade, but the manpower wasn't the issue. It was the map control, and they now have what they need. MIBR need to start moving quickly, though, to think about getting a plant down. Miracle manages to pick up Rare. He picks up a double. I said they needed a magic moment, and Miracle might have just delivered one. 3 kills in the round. Lenda joins him, and what a finish from Vivo Keystars to the round. Absolutely.
MIBR in that round as well. Yes, they cleared the top floor. Yes, they got a massive man advantage, but it took so much time off the clock. Then it's 1 C4, it's 1 pick from back bar, and it's also a sneaky angle from Lenda. They had no idea that he'd rotated deep inside of man openers. Are going to take some time. It will be a wine execute. They've got the dining hatch open. The wall's electrified at the moment. They have a Thatcher, so they should be able to deal with this, barring any crazy tricks. But oh no, look at Lenda. They have no idea he's in big garage.
He's almost certainly going to do some damage, and it's as easy as that. He gets one, and now MIBR know they've got a problem, and that problem keeps on getting bigger as Lender gets not one, not two, but three, and completely shuts down the MIBR attack. And almost out of nowhere, after such a slow first half, Vivo Keedstars are on the verge of bringing it back level. They were 5-1 down. Miracle keeps on hitting them, finds the nitro onto Bullet, and surely it is a matter of seconds until this round is over. They can start ego peeking. They can look at the
rounds. Of course, we see great play from Miracle as well, but both times in the late round, noticing the clock, Lenda has said to himself, you know what? What if I get into cheeky position? Maybe I go Mudroom instead of pushing up the library stairs. Maybe I go Big Garage instead of trying to trick this wall. You know, those aggressive decisions, they're risky. A good team who's...
Even if you both swing at the same time, one crouch, one stud, so you can try and have an impact on the death, you cannot funnel into him and feed him one at a time. And they've just learned that lesson. I'll tell you what, they've just learned another one.
Get some pings onto him, but when you repel in, you're gonna be at a disadvantage. Here's the bees, here's the live pings, but can they actually capitalize off it? I don't know if they can.
Well, I just wonder what you're really gaining from that. You know, yes, you get a little bit of a precise look, but you know he's there. It's not like you're going, all right, yeah, now he's on solo stairs. Like, you already know he's there. And when Neskin's going to pop up and find a one, can he get a two? It looks like he will. He's thinking about confirming it. He doesn't want to go too far for the kill, but he gets his man. Yex is taken down 4v2.
How do you survive? Gomez juking and jiving. He's made it to the bomb site and he's got smokes. Can he get the plant down now?
He's going to be trying to watch this angle. He needs to be successful here. The plant is not going to go down. It was a nick of time.
Point at least to force that overtime. They could be looking at a 0-point game here somehow. It felt so easy. The C4 shuts down Yex as well. They just keep dropping like flies. A minute 30 now on the clock, and this looks very, very difficult. Every player outside the building trying to play these windows, but how do they make an entrance? How do they get in? It just doesn't look very easy at this point, Ace.
MIBR have got to be stunned right now, Jesse. You know, they were so much in charge of this matchup to begin with. I love this. Brilliant play on the shotgun from Stemp there. It was only a small thing, but you saw him just move forward. He closed the gap because he recognized that he was going onto his close quarters weapon. He manages to get 3 on the stairs. Vivo Keedstars with an unbelievable 6 rounds in a row.